Took 2 stab at coin. First one, break even trade pretty much. Second one was an L. But let's jump into the chart. So if you look here, this is actually a 15-minute on coin. Why I was interested was, as you can see, we saw a nice push yesterday, and after hours and pre-market sessions showing some really bullish price action. It was actually looking really good for some nice continuation. If you compare this price action compared to, for example, QQQ, we had a nice push but consolidated, and then in pre-market session we actually pulled back. And SPY, kind of same scenario, push, and we actually pulled back, pretty much pulled back in pre-market session to pretty much yesterday low a day. So obviously, as you can see there, showing relative strength compared to the lower market. So I was kind of like why I was so interested on taking coin long. But let's jump into the trade itself. So off the open, exactly what I wrote in my pre-market plan, a pull back to 230, or even yesterday high day for a potential bounce for a nice continuation, opening range break, and continuation higher. And that's exactly what we saw. I was really liking the setup. We pulled back, we created a bear flag. Again, I didn't have no game plan to the downside, but here I was just paying attention to price action and letting it tell me the story. I want to see what price action tells me, and this is what I saw. So pretty much very nice. We actually bounced up pre-market low once, came low, tested yesterday high a day, and bounced, creating a nice doji candle on the 5-minute. And I decided to enter here. Pretty much my channel thought is once we made a 5-minute high. So I enter right here, and honestly, on the 1-minute, it looks like I chase, but I do understand the 5-minute was looking really good. Looks like a nice, it looks like a nice opening range break, holding pretty much just a high day and pre-market low. Exactly what I wanted to see as I wrote my pre-market plan. We actually pushed. I saw some hesitation at 230. We actually broke, but I noticed seller stepping in and volume kicking in. So decided to exit 2 contract and exit the remaining 2 for break even. I did take smaller size. Why? Because coin is high risk, high reward. So with coin, I like to take a little bit smaller size. So I only took 4 contract. So this was just like a break even. I made like $70, around $70 with this trade, but just a break even. It had the potential to work out, but I feel like I managed the position really, really well. My second trade was on coin, so pretty much same scenario. I liked it above, again, saying straight from the game plan. I want to see a hold above pre-market, yesterday high a day, and pre-market low now. So once we came low, we bounced. We created we made a 1-minute, a new 1-minute low, a 1-minute high. I entered here for contracts, same position size, and honestly, it looked really good. It actually looked good for a move higher. That's what I went for, but we actually ended up rejecting and got stopped out at my stop loss, which I placed it right below pretty much low a day. So yesterday high a day and low a day. Got stopped out, and again, as I said, this is high risk, high reward. So on this trade, I lost like $370 around that area. To be down pretty much $303, I'll gladly take it. I feel like my performance today was really solid, really happy. Took 2 stabs, and it's unfortunate, but it's part of trading. You're gonna have some wins, you're gonna have some losses. That's just how trading goes. But let's jump into the live recording. So pretty much so here, as I said, what I want to see is for us to make a new 5-minute high. Looking pretty good on the 5-minute, and so right here, so right there is actually where I enter. Boom, create a new 5-minute high. Looking pretty good to work out. So right now I'm just trying to be patient and let the setup work out. I ended up exiting. As I said, we came up. You're gonna see this rejection. So you see, now we start holding above 230. So when I start seeing that, I decided to just exit 2 contract. Again, not what I like to see. When we see a breakout, I like to see follow through. And I ended up pretty much getting out of full position once we got to pretty much my break even. So I exit full position. So right there. Again, I was taking small size, so I only took 4 contracts. So I exit 2 contract first, and then my last 2 once we made a new 1-minute low, which was pretty much my break even. Then after that was just being patient and letting pretty much the setup, if it wants to show up, And then here is where I got intrigued. So here is where I actually entered. So here I'm waiting for us to make a woman in high. That's what I'm waiting for confirmation. Boom, right there. I enter again, 4 contracts, smaller size, and honestly, the setup was looking really good to work out. One thing that I could have done better is pay a little more attention to the volume. As you can see, this push higher was on very low volume. Not ideally what I want to see. Now looking back, yes, hindsight, I could have been a little more patient. Pay attention to that. That could have been indicated to be a little more patient. But I was in the trade, and this trade was actually looking pretty solid to work out. Getting straight from the game plan, I want to see a hold of yes high day for potential continuation higher. And we actually ended up, as you can see, rejecting really nice, and I got stopped out right here. So I got stopped out right there once we hit my stop loss. I exit as soon as we hit my stop loss. So right there, boom. And yeah, it was as I said, to be down $303, I'll gladly take it. Not a big deal. Something that we could come back easily from. But honestly, I feel like my performance today was pretty solid. So yeah, those were my trade for May 21st.